Hi guys, it's TanaCae. I'm just hanging out enjoying this beautiful cloudy Colorado day, and I hopped on Facebook to see what my friends are doing, and I noticed something pretty quickly that not everybody is enjoying the day as much as I am. And I think that's because growing up when I was really little, my grandmother raised me, and some of my earliest and most fond memories are of cuddling up with her on the front porch with a blanket and looking and smelling and just experiencing thunderstorms. She wasn't a very affectionate person when I was growing up, so these were one of my only times that I got to feel that intimacy with her. So, now, when it rains or when it gets cloudy, I really associate that with being very comfortable and cuddling up in nice soft sweaters and fuzzy blankets and, cuddling up to some hot chocolate or a good book and really relaxing. And it's one of my most enjoyed times. For other people, you may associate, rain and thunderstorms with not being able to go outside or not being so comfortable, being uncomfortable, being wet or being cold or, just really unpleasant memories. And so it's obviously unconscious. I don't consciously think about cuddling up with my grandmother every time it rains, but I still get that automatic feeling of comfort. And it's an enjoyable and pleasurable time for me, even though it's completely unconscious. And for others, it might be unconscious that it's unpleasant. But why do we do that? What in us makes us associate something with a negative feeling or, a more enjoyable feeling, right? What is it? Well, in our brains, we have a system. It's called the reticular activating system, and it's this group of neurons that, goes through and processes all of the bits of information that we receive each day. And I think it's something like 16 billion, and we're only able to consciously be aware of 2,000 bits. So this group of neurons, this group of brain cells, filters out all of that information, and it filters it based on your beliefs, your belief systems, all of the crazy stuff that you learned as a child from your crazy parents who were probably more messed up than you, right? And all of your information is processed based on this. So literally, your beliefs are creating the world that you perceive around you. And I just wanted to issue a little challenge. It's something that I do all the time in my own life, especially if I'm associating more pain with something that I want to do or have or be than pleasure. I'll give you an example. For a long time, I was pretty lazy. But I wasn't lazy. It was just that I had learned and developed a belief system that if I push myself too hard, that equals death. That equals, extreme pain and trauma. Because when I was younger, I had worked and worked and worked and worked, and I worked about 100 hours a week, and I worked myself to death in a very short amount of time, ended up in the hospital, and I developed post-traumatic stress disorder from that. So so for a long time, I associated with any kind of overexertion or, pushing myself with trauma, with terror, with, physical pain. And so I wouldn't push myself for a really long time, and I would even start to feel like it wasn't okay when I did so. So obviously, I work out every day now, and I do a lot of things that I never thought I would be capable of doing, and it was because I started to look at and challenge that belief. Is that true? No. Is there a way to take care of yourself and push yourself towards your greatness? Absolutely. So I would challenge you to look at what your belief is surrounding anything that you associate with a negative emotion or more pain than pleasure, especially if it's something that you really truly want in your life. And I think I'll make a separate video about exactly how you can take that and start to associate more pleasure than pain with it. So I love you guys. I hope you like this. Give me a thumbs up, and have a blessed and beautiful day.